Sorry about that, guys. My entire computer crashed right after we got raided. I'm so sorry. Um, but yeah, thanks again, Abe, for the raid. It's greatly appreciated. I really have to follow your channel because your work is stunning. Absolutely stunning. So, for those of you guys who are new, I'm Neka and I do pop surrealist art. So it's art that's very conceptual and I like to focus on younger characters, so little kids in general. And they always have a little bit of a twist to them as well, so um, always a little bit different. I also do oil painting, graphite sketches, and today we have been doing some watercolor. So we do a little bit of everything here. So you're all very welcome. You're all very welcome. You banned Magnanimous Moose by mistake. Those damn buttons. Well, it seems like Magnanimous Moose has been unbanned, I'm sure. So no harm done, I'm assuming. No harm done. Well, so happy to have you guys here. Thank you for the raid. So lovely. Do you stream regularly, Abe? So I feel like I'm probably entirely happy with the whole thing, except I want this background to be slightly darker. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it just very slightly darker. Here we go. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Badger. I really appreciate that. So kind of you guys. Okay. You don't want it to go too streaky. Sorry for being quiet, but if I don't go over this area real quick, actually end up ruining the whole thing. So I do need to move fairly quickly. And it's way too saturated. So we need to go a little darker. Probably should get a smaller brush, but I'm lazy, so you know. I am so lazy. This is fantastic watercolor paper for what I'm doing. I'm utterly blown away by this stuff. Ever since I've moved to Archie's watercolor paper, I've been entirely happy. So, first time that I can say I can, you know, stand by paper and really, really love it. So, highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. There we go. At least now she just has a slight amount more contrast, you know, and the background doesn't look entirely dull. I actually feel like it somewhat started to look like oh my goodness, have we got crazy lag going? Hopefully not. Is lag really bad on your end, guys? Hope not. You saw a Humpty Dumpty once. Exactly, yeah. Humpty has been worked on for probably the past 2 weeks, so it's been a lot of work. So Humpty is part of a children's illustration book that I'm working on, and hopefully I will get to finish it. Finish it in the near future. I think it's going to take me for the rest of the year to work on it because I have to design all the pages myself as well. So, yes, I've got my work cut out for me, but I am excited. I love how it's looking so far, so very, very happy. I'm working with illustrations for a book. I am, yeah. Unfortunately, not today. Today we are just doing a watercolor painting, which is just a personal project. So nothing super special, but it's been a fun project, you could say. So, Very, very fun project. There we go. So yeah, at least now, hopefully you guys can see as well. At least now she is slightly darker against that background. So it's looking much, much better. Very happy with it. So now we can go in if the paper is not too wet. Hopefully it's not. And I can add in just some of those details back. Yes, it's still fairly wet. But we should leave that, but I will start on the bottom. Bottom area should let me rework it. So how long have you been working in graphite for, Abe? You seem really, really well versed in it. Graphite is not an easy medium. It is so hard to control. It's crazy hard. What do you like about graphite? I'm curious. Okay, now I gotta do the top one. I think the paper's starting to really dry now. I can feel it. That's really good because I don't want to muck around with it when it's not dry enough, but this seems fine. Seems fine. All the finer little details slowly coming together. This is like my favorite part where I go over and graphite. I always feel like graphite really binds a watercolor piece. It's amazing. They're like just meant to be, you know, partners that are just meant to be. There we go. So I've got all the tiles added back in, and my background is slightly darker, which is also good. Did want to sort of emphasize that just a little bit more because yeah, it was just a little too pale, right? And pale is not good. Pale is really not good. But yeah, now we're good. Now we're really good. So Okay, so I think I am probably going to go over in graphite. I may need some more white because it's gotten incredibly dark in here. Turn on the light. Hopefully it's not going to overexpose everything. Hopefully it's still going to be alright. So I'm going to grab my graphite and we're going to add just a couple of highlights. Your back had to get some time away. No worries, no worries. I hope everything's okay. Hope nothing serious is going on. My stream just glitched out for you. Oh no. I'm having a lot of issues, Abe. Yeah, it's very laggy and everything. I am entirely not sure what's going on, but today has been, actually this whole week has been full of like just crazy technical issues. And yeah, I have no idea why. What seems to be the issue? I don't know. That's the thing. My computer just crashed earlier, so who knows? Who knows? I have no clue. Gotta get someone more experienced than I to take a look at it, I guess. There we go. So I just want to bring that out a little bit now that we painted over it. It was just getting slightly lost, you know? Did the whole computer crash? Yeah, it did. It did. That's why the whole stream cut out for me earlier. I have no idea why that happened. Crystal Tanned Lily, welcome and thank you so much for the follow. Please sit down and enjoy our vampire tea party. Hope we can make you feel at home. Okay, so time to add little highlights to her boots as well. Yeah, I don't know if a lot of streamers experience that, their whole computer crashing midstream. It hasn't happened to me very often. It's like probably, I think it's only happened about twice, and I think today has been the second time. So definitely not frequent, that's for sure, which is good. Not frequent is good, right? When it comes to that sort of thing. Okay, so I need to give her bandages some more highlights as well. Want to make those nice and prominent. Awesome. Don't really need a whole lot of highlights near her eyes today because uh, I essentially focused on that a whole lot already, um, as I was working on her before. So no need to really do much at this point. There we go. So I think she's essentially done. I am very, very happy with how she turned out. So yeah, I wasn't going to do a full background for her at first, but eventually, yeah, it just felt like it needed something, It felt like she really, really needed that. Am I on Windows? I am. Computer crashing could be a hardware issue on the GPU. I am definitely on Windows, yeah. You could try, but I would get all confused. It's better to get someone experienced to come and have a look. You're totally right, Abe. I'm sure you probably have an idea of where to look and what to do. If I don't have any luck with anyone helping me, I'm probably going to ask you to run me through a few ideas that could help. But I mean, for the most part, we haven't had a crashing issue happen before. We have had a lot of lag. So that's the bigger issue this week. We get like a ton of lag. Like if I switch to desktop view in general, probably won't have anything on there at the moment. Um, oh my goodness, it's not even switching. Go, let me do that. In general, when I switch to this view and I switch back, that lags like crazy, and I've got no idea why. Just always lags. It could be a hardware issue. Streaming is taxing on the computer, and it could be a hardware failure, or if the computer is old, there could be thermal issues. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, yeah. So something that I should fix and look into. But I'm not entirely experienced in that realm, so I am an artist, not a technician, sadly. So at least I'm not the worst, I'm not the worst at being terribly non-tech savvy. So there's that. Okay, so let me just see why that is not loading up. Because it wasn't loading the other window before. Okay, I think I'll show you guys the whole piece. So this is what her face is looking like. I love the fact that I kept her hair sort of like a greenish tone. It really works well. I love it. And she's got her Fallout 76 outfit on. Added some details over here to the drip, so it's appearing a little bit better now. We've also got her ratty friend injecting her. He's really, really happy. And some meds lying around all over the floor. So yeah, I am really happy with how the tiles turned out. I think the tiles are like, other than the rat, the tiles in her hair are probably my favorite thing about this whole piece. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really glad that it's done. Thanks, Dart Guy. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I think it is time for us to raid somebody else. Thanks to Abe for sending his little family over here. Hopefully we can raid you at some point, Abe. I'm going to follow you for sure. Let me just... Can I do that? Hopefully I can follow you. There we go. And yeah, hopefully we can raid you next time. So I will go and see. Charles is on. Caramelized Squid is on. Ian is also on. We haven't raided. I think we haven't raided Charles in a while. So we could raid Cody or Charles. What do you guys reckon? Love the work today. Thanks for the stream. No worries, Silky. I'm really, really glad I could hang out with you guys today, and I'm sorry for all the technical issues today. Hopefully next time we don't have all that trouble. Yeah. Well, I'm really liking what Charles is doing. So how about we all go give Charles a bit of a read? What do you guys reckon? Let's do that. Charles, sounds good. Thanks, friend, for stopping by. Hope we'll get to see you again tomorrow. It's super exciting. Okay, let us read. If I can type. There we go. Awesome. Let us go. Let us go. I'll see you guys over there. Goodbye. Have a nice day.